Honk.
That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Arvanauts. Welcome, everybody, to a Tuesday stream. It is the first Tuesday of December, December 5th, 2023, as we are almost a week into December, as time just continues to sail on at an incredible rate of speed. But I hope everyone is doing well and is looking forward to some Starfield today as we continue with Razor Leaf Unleashed, as I've now reformed the Razor Leaf. I'm hoping I can actually find some of these quests that I need to finish today instead of them just like despawning or not existing or any of those other kinds of things, because that's a little frustrating, gotta admit. But before we get there, a couple of quick reminders about ways to support the channel. I do want to get into playing pretty quickly, so if you have not done so already, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube with !ArvTube. Discord is !ArvCord. Twitter is !ArvTweets. Website arvaneleron.com. Blue Sky !ArvSky. And hi, Triffid. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, and we've had a number of subscribers, new subscribers over there since I've started streaming there live as well. Welcome. Please feel free to chat in YouTube chat or here. I will do what I can to respond to both. But I should say you can also swing by Twitch, and then we'd be happy to talk to you there as well. Hey, TomTom, what's up? I feel like that command is just tailor-made for you at this point, TomTom. It's almost like your command specifically. Yeah. Oh, man, I watched that clip the other day, and, man, 4 would not respond. It just wouldn't respond. Anyway, on the financial front, !Arv Shop for the merchandise area, !Arv Treon is my Patreon, which really supports the channel. We really want to build that up if we possibly can, because the number that you see on the screen does not represent the amount that I actually get, and so we're getting even less than that, so I could really use the support on the Patreon, and you can get cool stuff for yourself and cool stuff individually for the channel as well, so please support us there. Please support us by subscribing to the channel also. That would be lovely. And support us on the publishing side by checking out my graphic novel from Athos Arts with !Icarus, my Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. I was able to see that actually at PAX Unplugged, where I was a couple of days ago on Sunday. That was pretty cool to see that sitting out on shelves. That's kind of a rush when I see that. That continues to sell quite well, and you can get a copy of that. The second adventure in that, Return to the Forbidden Library, is going to be happening as part of our Klein event, which is going to be happening on January 26th. So we are now only about 6 weeks away from that event. So I hope you have your calendars marked and are ready for what's going to be a really exciting live D&D event at the world famous historic Klein Memorial Auditorium. And you can check that out with, again, !Library for details about that. And, of course, we have !Greyshade, which is my Grey Assassin trilogy. That gets you to the 2 books that are currently out, Greyshade and Renegade. You can also get the audiobook from our very own Trent Sparks with that very link. And you can pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade being done by Brandon O'Brien, which will be published by Alligator Alley, and Heretic, the final book in the series, which I am working on every day as we speak. That will be out next year. And then you will have all the parts of my Greyshade universe, at least for right now. I'm hoping down the line there will be other aspects to that universe as well, but that is TBD, so we will see about that as we go down the line. And as always, !BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Yeah, I saw that. Trent has a new audiobook out, that's right, which is, actually I have that somewhere. Wait a second. Wait just a moment. Yes, Inner Space and Outer Thoughts, which is an audiobook on which is, the description is, Fact Ignites Fiction in this first-of-its-kind anthology of speculative tales by Caltech and NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory scientists, engineers, technologists, and students. Experts at the frontiers of their fields, along with renowned Caltech alumni such as David Brin, S.B. Divya, and Larry Niven, present stories about alien, blah, 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 blah. That should give you an idea. It's got a foreword by David Brin, and it is narrated by our very own Tren Sparks. So, yes, so Tren, you should always get Tren stuff, and that does seem like a cool audiobook, especially because he's been working on it for almost literally forever. I'm just kidding. Not actually forever, but a very long time. So that's very cool that he's going to have that. And PAX Unplugged was great. I'll talk about that as we play. Help Now is the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Very important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message we will do so for others in that situation in the future. So, to go back to what Triffid was saying, yes, PAX Unplugged was a ton of fun. Actually, wait, let me get rid of that and let me turn on that. Whoa! That's Suddenly my camera is weird. Hold on a second. I don't know what that's all about. Give me just a second here. I don't know what happened there. All of a sudden I was just like super stretchy guy. Okay. That's back to normal. So now we've got that. Hi everyone. Good to see you all. Sorry about that. Yes. In answer to the question that was asked, PAX Unplugged was awesome. It was, I got a chance to run into, I did not get a chance to run into Johnny Pittman, who was there, or Claire or Carlos, who were there. I was only there on Sunday. We saw our friends, Story and his wife Alex and their son Graham. Story, longtime friend of mine from my old graduate days, actually, at Brandeis. And so we got a chance to hang out with them in Philly. We stayed with them. And then Sunday we went to PAX. It was a terrible day outside, just like rainy and wet and cold. But inside was cool. It was a very cool environment. And I do want to show everyone what I got because, so I didn't see Carlos and Claire or Johnny, sadly, but I did manage to see, nor did I see the Alligator Alley guys because they were running games when I was there, so I didn't see them at their booth. But I did see Little Red Dot, who is going to be joining us officially for Christmas Carol, along with Trendanes. So next Tuesday, we're going to have the Arvoclus Christmas Carol, which is going to have the 4 regulars, Rem Alternus, KP, Zach Clay, and Indy. So those 4, and then we're going to be joined by our alums Tren and Tren Sparks, of course, and Little Red Dot. So it's going to be awesome for Christmas Carol. So I saw Little Red Dot. I saw while I was talking to Dot, KP shows up wanting to talk to Dot. I had been planning on trying to get together with him anyway, and he was just like, oh, blah, blah. And then he's like, wait, what? And so we gave each other a hug and chatted, so that was awesome. So I did get to see KP and Little Red Dot. I saw Rem Alternus, but she was busy filming stuff, so I wasn't able to go over and say hi. I stopped by the Catalyst booth, but I was not able to see John Helfers because he wasn't there. So I was about 50% basically of the people that I saw there. And the thing I wanted to show you all was, one second, down here. This was actually given to me by our good friend Little Red Dot. And this is the alpha release of Tales of the Valiant, which is Kobold Press's. There you can see that. Which is Kobold Press's new, essentially role-playing system. This is going to be a competitor to 5th edition WotC. It is compatible, obviously, with 5e, and it's driven by 5e in a lot of ways. And so I've had a chance to look through and read this, and I'm going to be at some point I probably will do some kind of a review about this. There's something that I cannot talk about that I'm going to be doing, in which something like this would, like discussing this would probably prominently feature. Can't talk about that yet, but I'm going to be in a position to announce what that is soon, TM, by which I mean later this month soon. And so that's going to be pretty cool. But so this is really neat. I had a chance to look through some of the differences, and so I talked to Dot quite a bit about what that is looking like and what Kobold Press is involved with. Kobold Press has always done good stuff, but they've been generally doing a lot of sort of supplements and setting books. They create their own kind of setting books. They do adventures and stuff like that. But because of the whole OGL debacle from early this year from WotC, they ended up moving in their own sort of different direction. And so it's going to be a very interesting 2024. A lot of the stuff that started in 2023, because of the stupidity of the WotC decision, which they did eventually walk back, but not before a lot of damage had been done. But the stuff that they've started to, the sort of, you look at the people around, that created a number of people sort of thinking to themselves about how they wanted to proceed. And so I know of no fewer than 3 separate systems, and 2 of them I know the people directly involved with these systems that are going to be building on 5th edition, but are not going to use the sort of Wizards 5th edition. A lot of that stuff that got started is actually going to be hitting the market in 2024. I am fascinated to see how that goes. I'm fascinated to see how it works. I don't know. I can't get a read on whether this is something that's going to vastly shake up the industry, or whether it's going to be one of those deals where D&D has made enough adjustments quickly enough that it's not going to be seriously challenged. From my point of view, this stuff, I don't want the hobby to fracture. I don't want it to sort of collapse and fall apart so we have like two people playing for two people all the time. Like I'm not about that life, okay? I don't want that. But obviously and unquestionably, competition in this sort of circumstance is a good thing for the consumer, right? And so from my point of view, obviously I want WotC to get pushed. I want the D&D folks to get pushed and to get pushed into changing and altering things. 4th edition was kind of a disaster commercially, and there are reasons for that. And they got pushed by Paizo and by Pathfinder to make something which was far better in D&D 5th edition, far better. I hope that with the 5.5 or D&D 1 or whatever the hell they're calling it now, I hope that with that edition, they will have sort of learned from this experience and they will not do what they have previously done in the past, put stuff behind paywalls, take stuff off of virtual tables, things like that. Any of those things would be a disastrous mistake, and I hope they do not make that mistake. But either way, a system like this that relies on a lot of 5th edition mechanics but makes alterations in them, where you have different setting systems and things like that, anything that pushes them, pushes D&D is a good thing, both for D&D and for these other systems. And as far as I'm concerned, I just want to have a continually growing audience with continually growing, interesting players, with a building community, and produce good stuff. Long term, what would I like to be standing in front of hundreds or even thousands of people being able to DM or GM incredible stories with incredible players? You damn right I would. Absolutely I would. And I don't care in the end whether I'm doing that with Dungeons and Dragons or whether I'm doing that with Tales of the Valiant or whether I'm doing that with the system coming out from Mechanical Muse, which is Mark Tassin's deal, or whether I'm doing that from anything else. As long as I'm doing something where I am in the fantasy world and I'm telling with my players amazing stories and we have an audience and a community that's really getting jazzed about all that, sign me up. So this stuff to me is all to the good. And obviously, as someone who's played Esper Genesis, as someone who's playing Expedition for the Mysterious Peaks right now, as someone who's about to launch a Beowulf campaign, as someone who has also played outside of these systems completely, Blades in the Dark, the Powered by the Apocalypse stuff, all the Forged in the Dark, the Powered by the Apocalypse stuff, all those different kind of systems, Talisman Adventures, which I'm going to be doing this afternoon at 4:15, another different kind of system. I'm all good about that. I don't want a fracture, but I do want an audience to build and a variety to build as a consequence. So whatever gets us to that point, sign me up. That's going to be good stuff. That's my plan. Tom, that's my plan. Because I love this background, honestly, because this background is me, right? This background is my stuff. Those are games, and all of those additions back there and all those different games are part of it. So anyway, many thanks. This is only an alpha, so this was limited, but many thanks to Dot for getting me one of these books. And again, I am impressed so far with what I've seen. It's very, very strongly, it pulls a lot from the OGL. It's very strongly 5th edition oriented, so it does not feel unfamiliar at all. There are certain mechanic tweaks, but minor. I'm looking forward to reading more about this as time goes on. So, So anything that gives us more of that, I think, is to the better. And Chaosium. And there are also games that, I don't love Cthulhu stuff, and so cosmic horror stuff isn't my jam, so I'm not going to be into things like that. But there are a lot of people who will be, and for whom, a lot of those systems are going to do the job. A lot of people love things like Fate Core, I have never GM'd this, but as you all know, I'm a big fan of Tales from the Loop, and that sort of thing is very moving to me, and I think that has a lot to do with when I grew up and how old I am and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't look like I've dropped frames on my end, Triffid. I don't know. I am excited for what the future of this hobby will bring, and I want to be, hopefully, one of the people in the forefront of it, or one of the people that is sort of bringing things forward, because I've been thinking about this a lot with the conclusion of Shire Adventures. I'm very proud of that campaign. I think that campaign went very well. I was very proud of the players, and I'm very proud of the storytelling we're doing on this channel. The Eberron Oracle of War stuff has been amazing. I was wearing my Oracle of War shirt, the best bad idea we've ever had, and I had a couple people stop me, including a D&D producer, actual play producer, who was talking to me about stuff. So that was cool. So I love that. The Expedition for the Mysterious Peaks is an amazing world, and I love the sort of chemistry of the players there. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of the chemistry of both the Talisman Adventures folks and, most of them are the same, the Ghosts of Saltmarsh folks. I'm very excited for Community D&D. I announced this last time, but again, for those of you who missed this, that is going to be launching in January. It's going to feature Shadowed Mage as your DM, and it's going to include such notables as veterans to the channel, besides Shadowed Mage of Drew the Damager and Echo Alpha X5, but it's also going to have Hoodie, otherwise known as I Just Got Hit by a Truck, and it's also going to have Tilted Gaming, who's been a longtime supporter of this channel and a longtime streamer, but is doing D&D on this channel for the first time, which is amazing, and Yoi Gawain Lin, and I'm super excited that they are doing this. I had not known that they would be interested, and just watching the green room convos that they've been having with everybody, all the whole group has been having with each other, is amazing. So I'm very excited about that. We have a great set of players, and I would put the professionalism and the quality of story being told and the quality of this community up against any tabletop stream that exists. Any stream that exists. No, I don't have a, $50,000, per stream type of, I'm joking, it's not that much, but I don't have a thousands of dollar per stream budget. No, I don't have the ability to be able to, set up a kind of VR room or whatever like Critical Role does. But I would put the level of play of the players that we have on these streams up against anybody else out there. And I'm serious about that. Like, it's going to be awesome. Yeah. No, say, what's up, Hillness? Yeah, me too, Triffid. I really am. And, and again, of course, I loved watching Triffid doing this as well. I know Triffid's not in this iteration of the Shadow Crew, but you've had a chance to watch Triffid play D&D many times before, and Triffid's amazing. So, I love it. It's going to be great. Right, exactly. The timing wasn't great. No, I know, and you will absolutely be missed, Triffid, but again, if it brings other people in, that's cool, and there's no reason that down the line, when things change and when your schedule alters or whatever, things may not work out in a different fashion. So, I'm totally with you on that. Your voice and sort of your presence on these games is definitely going to be missed, but, it's not like you're like leaving the channel or anything like that. So, it's going to be great to have your input and insight, and obviously your contributions. So, all right, with all that said, enough talking about channel stuff other than to say I'm super excited. You haven't watched Critical Role in a long time. It's just so like the later, it's like very professional. And listen, they're great players. They really are. And I mean, legitimately great players. And Matt Mercer is a tremendous DM. He's one of the top, in my mind, 2 DMs in the world. So he's phenomenal. Like, of course, I would never deny any of that. It's just that incredible production value and like does not by itself sort of carry the day for me. It's also about the storytelling, about access points into the storytelling, about the diversity of the storytelling in certain cases as well. And so you put it on that level, and I'll put our stuff up against anything else. So, I'm excited for what is coming down the pike, including some of you may have seen the artwork for the new Beowulf campaign. We're going to be doing our session 0 of that later this month, remember, and you will have a chance to see overlays and things like that. We are going to have music and video as well, although that may not be available in December. That may start off in January. This December session is just going to be a session 0 talking about the rules. You'll see some of the artwork. You'll have a chance to hear about the characters and things like that, and then we'll really hit the ground running in January with stuff. I'm super excited, y'all, just to basically start every session with just listen. Like, I can't wait. I know everyone just thinks I'm geeking out about it. I cannot tell you how, like, it's like call to action stuff. I can't wait. And I can't wait to see what the players get up to. It's going to be wild. All right. Right now, what I can't wait to do, bro. Yeah, I know. It's so funny. Right now, I can't wait to show you. Now, for those of you who missed this, I was assisted last time. Tom, I don't know that you were here for this, Tom. I think you might have been here for some of it, but you might not have seen all of it. I don't know. But we have redesigned the Razor Leaf. Okay? We have redesigned it. And it looks amazing. Like, freaking amazing. I wasn't able to do what I had wanted to do in terms of quest finishing, but oh man, did we get things started with the ship. Like, it looks badass. In fact, wait. Photo gallery. What? The heck? Where are my photos? Man. I have screenshots of these also, so it's not a big deal, but okay. I will show you. We'll do it in post. Yeah, I know, right? Like, what the hell? Okay. I'm so excited about this. Hillness, I don't think you saw this ship either. Hillness, did you see this ship? Because get ready. Most impressive. You like it? It's so good you can't even see it. Okay. All right, I got to go back to the ship. And then I'll come back up to Neon. I expanded the cargo. I upgraded the engines. I could do even more with upgrading weapons, but I need to get a little more money. But wait till you people see this. Those of you who are not here.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise. You don't want this.
All right, we'll find out what Tevin Anastas is about. Okay, so there it is. Looks just like the Razor Leaf, right? Till you get a little bit closer. Feast your eyes on the Razor Leaf 2.0. That, people, is a freaking ship. Look at that. What's up, Div? You're talking to the engineer that made it, Div, right here. This ship looks freaking amazing. Look at that. I love it so much. I love it so much. All right, let's go do some quests. I love it so much, though. Okay, we're doing absolute power. Right. We're doing absolute power. Part of it is I couldn't find some things. Like I couldn't find this one. I can't find Abe. I can't find the colony ship. It's apparently despawned. And I can't find the Varun Shroudbearer, which is also apparently despawned. Tom, right? Look at this ship. Look at the ship. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm biased, right? Yeah, it's obviously it's my ship. But just... It's so good. It's so good. So good. Okay. I don't know. Like, I heard from some people that you can get some other ships in here that are, like, also fantastic. And admittedly, like, I think if I have... Actually, let me see. Yeah, so there's the ship, by the way. Look at that. But I have some other ships now. So that's the Frontier, which is the one that Drew just said that he redid. The Wanderwell is a cool-looking ship, too. I like how compact it is. I'd want to fix up that paint job, I think. And this is the ship that I just got that got me started on this whole process. Because the freaking cargo was off the chain. 2,200 cargo. And I'm like, this looks like something out of Space 1999. And so everyone was like, well, yeah, but what if you just modified the Razor Leaf? So Razor Leaf 2.0, folks. It is expanded. It used to be like the top of it ended here. It's been lengthened. We've added cargo on both sides. We've added a whole new engine and grav drive setup. We have new weapons now, like lasers and all this stuff. Oh man, so good. Exactly. None of the other ships will strike fear and just because it's an adjusted Razor Leaf, it still counts as the Razor Leaf. Yeah, exactly. No, you know what? I bet in a spaceport, Tom, they would look out and they'd be like, I know how that feels. You know? This is totally what I would do. If in real life I had built a ship like this, I love that this is the first thing you see, by the way. If in real life, in real life, if I had actually found a ship like this, if I had built a ship like this, I would 100% be jumping up and down in excitement about it. Like, not even a question.
Every smuggler I have ever worked with had a perverse affection for this place. I do not understand it.
Okay, that's not where I wanted to go. Right, excuse me, pardon me. That's where I'm going. I would 100% be that excited. All right, so now what we're going to do here is... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, wait. I may not be able to do this yet. I just realized. I may not be able to do this yet because this quest requires me to go in like... Hold on a second. This quest requires me to go in and do stuff stealthily, and I just realized that I can't do that because I don't have any points in stealth yet. So I have to do something else. So, all right, that's fine. Let's talk to a few of these other people. Let's see. Abby Edding. So let's go do that first. Actually, no. Let's do audition first, now that I think of it. I need to level up, basically. And once I level up and I've done what I need to do, then I can continue.
I'd be making a fortune if they'd let us fish for cotton. Are you ready to feel?
If there's no witnesses, it still counts as stealth. Yeah, but like that's the thing, right? Like, is I can't promise that I would eliminate all the witnesses. All right, so I know Dragon Spear does not love this game, and he's a huge fan of Cyberpunk. For those of you that have played both, how similar does this look to you, like Cyberpunk 2077? I'm curious.
They do say the hardest part is showing up, and I've done that.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for. A very small percentage, Tom. I really don't think that much. I've done a lot of quests. Maybe I've done, but even at that, I've probably done like 25-30% of the quests, probably. Percentage of the game, very small. See, the issue is how much of the game is actually content and how much is just sort of like raw planets, you know, which don't have much associated with them. That one I can't say. Does it? Yeah. Div? Yeah. Oh, Cyberpunk. It doesn't let the... Oh, I guess I know why. Is that what it is, Div? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, Holness. I heard some nasty rumors about stuff that Hasbro is thinking about regarding, like, virtual tabletop stuff and, like, Roll20. And if they pull support, if they actually ever went ahead with this, I can't... I have to hope they're not this foolish. But if they ever actually went ahead and pulled support from Roll20, I might have to jump ship totally from that game. I can't imagine leaving behind. And see, that's the thing. D&D is my favorite game. It always will be. I wouldn't be leaving behind the game, but leaving behind that particular system, I might have to do that if they go that route.
Nothing like
So we'll see.
velocity after a rough shift at Cena. Makes you forget how bad you stink.
Okay, sorry. Now I'm going to talk to this gang. Yo, what's up?
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
You're going to be trying Foundry VTT? Yeah, I mean, the thing is that Roll20 also has announced that they're... Sorry, one second.
See you later.
Oh, shoot, no.
What are you looking at?
Only the upstairs.
Fine, upstairs.
So she's going to say, like, why aren't you doing something? But I want to sort of focus for a second. The Roll20 just announced, and I tried it. They have a new character creator setup that you'll be able to scale the characters, both like mobile and in desktop. And there's a part of me that's like, that is challenging D&D Beyond, basically, is what that's doing. So that worries me a little bit. If everyone's pushing each other to be better, that's one thing. But if we have a scenario where half the people are doing D&D Beyond but Roll20, but other people are doing the Roll20 characters but using some other VTT, like that starts worrying me a little bit. So I'm hoping that it all shakes out into a couple of more standardized approaches. Because I have a lot invested in the Roll20 ecosystem. Yeah, shut up, Andrew. I have a lot invested in the Roll20 ecosystem. I really like Roll20. I do a lot of what it does. It's very easily scalable. I worry a little bit about what happens if any of that goes away. So anyway, I'll be interested to hear your report on the Foundry VTT. The issue is not so much Foundry can do some amazing things. The issue is how easy is it to literally fire up a game, drop a couple of PDF maps in and play. I can do that when I'm doing D&D with viewers in Roll20 in like 10 minutes. I don't know that you can do that nearly as easily with any of these other VTTs. Certainly you can't do it with Fantasy Grounds, that's for sure. So... that's all. But I'll be interested to hear your report. If you're trying to scare me, you're failing badly.
Yeah, back in the day, you would never. Ugh. Yeah, you used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea.
Fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this?
Well, the system really does matter because it makes the storytelling that much easier. If I have something that the storytelling gets into the way, like if the storytelling gets in the way, or if something gets in the way of the storytelling because of tech problems, and because like I can with Roll20 put in PDF maps, I can pull in audio tracks. I can immediately share it with everybody. I can put around links. And stuff like that. I can do all of that in Roll20 with ease. So it facilitates the storytelling. My worry about a lot of these other virtual tabletops is they're like, look, you can do all this like amazing 3D mapping and modeling. I'm like, I don't have time. My focal point on the prep time that I do, my prep time focus is on world and story and character development stuff. I do not have time to be putting together maps and dropping like characters into a map and all that kind of stuff. So that's my sort of thought process on all of it. I've heard of your gang. I need to talk to the person in charge.
So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebside Strikers.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. Joining us now is great. People are banging down our door to go down with this ship.
Tuck me to Briggs and I'll think about joining.
You know, I'll just do that. Right now. This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
All right. I'm a little worried about getting, like, I don't know whether I want to support this gang or not. I need to find out more about them.
Okay. Hello.
No, they're not supposed to be cyber enhanced. I think they're just sort of strange eyes.
This place is like my second home.
Kind of like that jacket.
Who's this?
Someone says they might want to join.
A recruit? Been a while.
Strikers look out for
I
one
know,
another,
right? Savage says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow. You want to join us? We're a gang.
Are you a good
understand
gang?
that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested?
I'm only here to deal with the disciples. They're a menace.
There was a time when we were the only ones that kept those psychos in line.
I know, he's like, just so you know,
I'll get
we're a
to that.
gang.
Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly.
Specifically
I prefer
fish?
we fleece the marks, not kill them.
It's a family gang.
Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do.
Why do you keep the gang from killing people?
Ebside is where all the loser and sad stories end up once Neon and Administrator Bayou has used them up. Surviving here ain't easy. Sometimes blood's got to flow just to get food based on your plate. But we only take what we have to.
Nah.
I really can't say I blame you. Andrea, let them in if they change their minds.
Don't mess with the strikers.
That's too bad. I was hoping for some quests. I was hoping I could get some easy quests. All right, well, I don't know if I'm going to want to do that. All right, let's do this one next. I don't want to get... I'm not about that gang life.
Yes?
Oh my god. It's a long way away. All right. Whoops. Shoot. Okay. Wait a second. Do I have... What do my missions look like? Oh, stop hitting that button. Okay. Aquila City. I guess I could go there. All right, let me go to Aquila City, I guess. Because that's a quest that I've already made them. All right, can you be in too many secret organizations, Tom? Maybe you can't even be in that. Oh, I wonder if it's going to show us landing. And if so, you're going to see the ship in epic style. Let's see. Once you're in one secret organization, you kind of want to, you know, double
I spent
bid.
significant time here meeting with smugglers. Brings back memories.
Oh, such a good looking ship. All right. Right.
I only fly on Tayo ships.
Okay. That's true. Ah, yes. Friend. Right. Okay.
Aquila's really the heart of the Freestar Collective.
Welcome to the Rock. The mayor's all right.
I think Neon is technically in Freestar space, which is a little weird. Oh. Because it just feels like very much not Freestar stuff, you know? There we go. All right.
Look who it is. Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex.
What's up, Alex?
Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
Sucks. What's stopping you from traveling to Neon?
Oh, I can't fly anywhere. issues with my eustachian tubes. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. It's not great, but at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having you tell me about it. What? You serious? Well, that's a first.
I know, right?
I guess not everyone likes to have a good time. Speaking of which, on to business.
Okay.
So how'd it
This
go?
guy's annoyed at me.
Turn up anything useful?
Listen, all right? I like to have a good time, just not Neon's time. Okay.
Did he now? Well, in that case, challenge accepted. It's only a matter of time before I know every dirty little secret stored in this thing. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here.
Okay.
I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find.
Okay. How long will it take to break the encryption?
It'll take as long as it takes. You can't rush a job like this. One thing I can promise you, though, is that it'll go a lot faster if I don't have to answer silly questions.
Look at how much do you?
Oh, why should I? Nothing but dirt, cold air, and Ashta waiting for me out there. I like my nice, cozy, antisocial office space much more, thanks. You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
Who's this guy? I'll keep that in mind, clown. No, just kidding. First of all, you're not going to outrank me for long. And secondly, you're not a better. So, just keep that in mind, non-rookie.
Might be hard.
Geez, here I am just trying to, like, you know. Do what I can to get stuff and, like. Alright, so relief run. I guess I'll go do that. So, family reunion. Okay, alright. Let's go do... I guess we're going to speak with Abby Edding then.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
The clinic. Okay.
Please respect priority docking for emergency patients. The clinic welcomes all.
Look at this amazing ship in space. Oh, shoot. Need to dock there to get supplies. Time to go to the clinic.
Seals are tight, we're docked.
Okay. All right. So.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand
My
that.
shift
I'm
goes
not
on
blaming
again.
you directly.
My girl is gonna kill me.
Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the third time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
Okay.
Whatever you do, don't let anyone in here sneeze on you.
Okay. I need supplies.
This place is a far cry from Aquila City.
That's for sure.
Joseph Manning sent me to pick up some medical supplies.
Hey, let's keep our voices down. The clinic doesn't exactly know I'm giving its supplies away.
What do you mean?
That being said, I've been expecting someone soon. I've heard Bayou really has a vice.
I'm gonna have to
grip on
deal
Leon
with this
right
Bayou
now.
dude.
I have some supplies I can give you.
Yeah.
Should be more than enough for now, and it shouldn't draw any suspicion from the clinic. I'll have them loaded onto your ship.
A few extra supplies couldn't hurt.
Sorry, I can't do that. This is the most I can give you without drawing suspicion.
You sure?
I'd like to think so. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I'm trying to be reasonable here.
Success.
Oh, I really shouldn't do this. If the clinic finds out... All right, you win. You're very persuasive.
Yeah, I am.
I can throw in a few extra supplies, but I'm not going to make this a regular thing, okay? They'll be loaded onto your ship.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, returning to Joseph. Oh, I have to go. So I have to go there. Okay. And I have a very good grav drive now, and even with that, it's true. Hey, what's up, Tari? Tari, the amazing new Beowulf player that we she's not new, but new to Beowulf, and the artist for most of the Beowulf stuff that we have, and the artist for our Gamebook illustration streams, who you will be seeing here next week.
Word is the Borealis, you know.
It is not Pentiment. That is true. Pentiment did not win. You can nominate it again when we do nominations, which I don't think is today. I'd have to check. I don't think it's today. But no, Dredge won, and Dredge was awesome, Tari. I don't know if you had a chance to see it, but I'm actually going to try to finish Dredge on GOG if I can. Dredge was great. But trust me, Pentiment is definitely on the docket.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
I got you your stuff, bro.
You aren't looking well at all. Perhaps you'd better sit down.
I got the medical supplies for you. I was even able to convince Abby to throw in some extras.
Fantastic. That'll really help out around here.
Jeez.
Thanks for everything.
You could do that.
These supplies will be put to good use.
But that would be disturbing.
Here, take this. I threw in a bit extra for you, since you really came through for me.
Good. All right, that was good, but I still don't have... Okay, loose ends. Let me speak to Neshar, I guess. Let me do that next. And then I'm going to see if I can find... Oh, I was supposed to go see the Marshal? Okay, I did not realize that. All right, let me go talk to this dude first. Yes. There would be some things that would be in the way of you successfully completing that plan. There's also the minor element that, you know, we're friends for a long time. There's that too. I'm just saying, you know. Logistical issues. Tari, look at the ship that I designed. Look at it. Look at the ship. Look at the ship, the Razorleaf 2.0. It is the Razorleaf. But it definitely has some Serenity vibes. I could see that.
Keep moving.
Thank you, thank you. Very happy with that ship. It's also badass in combat now, too. Always pet the maintenance bot. Okay. Okay, it's down there.
So you're telling me I have to take my entire load of alcohol back to New Atlantis?
That's right. Every damn crate.
Alright, this is because I refuse to pay
How do I...
ridiculous tariff on my goods, right?
No, no, no. Hey, wait. You were there when those security assholes nabbed me. Please, have a heart. You need to help me.
What are you in for? Did you do it?
Am I guilty? No. I mean, yes, yeah, I'm hypothetically involved in Aurora smuggling. But who isn't, right?
I'm not.
What's going on here is about more than some bullshit charges. Thank you. Oh, God. I gotta admit, I'm freaking out here. I've lost my job. I've lost my creds, and if I don't square things with Yannick Legrand, I'll lose everything else.
Who the hell is Yannick Legrand?
Everything. Yannick is expecting a package. A really not so legal package. If you deliver it to him, he'll know I'm loyal. Don't worry, Yannick's loaded. He'll take care of you.
Who's this Yannick character?
Oh, man. You must still got space dust between your ears. Yannick Legrand's got the best booze and refreshments outside of the Astral Lounge.
Yeah.
And
the gravity jetpack on this stuff, on this game, especially on the lower gravity planets, is tons of fun too.
Maker of blends, so he's the man. In a kind of punch your face sort of way.
Why do you think you can trust me?
I don't. But you are my last and really only chance.
I don't know. I don't want to wind up in the cell next to
Security
you.
won't give you a second look. It'll be fine. So please, just deliver the package. My crate's on block O2 in Ebside. My authentication code is Alpha 3 Kilo 4.
Alpha 3 Kilo 4.
Just tell the manager and she'll key you in. The package is there, everything accounted for. Just take that to Yannick and hopefully this damn nightmare will be over.
All right. I hope I don't regret this. Yannick.
Is there a type of weapon
like Yannick Noah? Okay. Hello.
Sleep crates for rent. Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable.
Why are you not talking? That was...
You have the
there we
proper
go.
authorization code, and I'll let you into any place you like. I might even throw in a thank you. You look like the type that might appreciate it.
I got it.
And authentication is all green. Look for C153.
Before you go, I'm going out on a limb here and assuming your account's more flush than my usual clientele. I've got some evicted crates set up to go to the dump. Might be full of weak old Kazambas, or it could have the original Miguel Rafael Bailamos. Only one way to find out. A brilliant piece of art. It celebrates when the colonists first broke ground
It just
on
works.
Polvo. The vids make it look stunning.
Yes.
All done in charcoal from the embers of their first
Interesting.
fire.
So...
Well, so the story goes. Nice to be able to use my art history degree for once. Pro tip, when your parents say there ain't no use for a degree, they aren't lying. Great. Unit C203 is now keyed to you. Best of luck.
C203 and C153. C203. Let's do that first. And then we'll take care of his other thing. Oh. What do we got? Pharmaceutical kit with nothing in it. A coffee mug. Toilet paper. A bed. The heck is this? Thing's got nothing.
I have some sleep crate units available for rent, but someone like you.
And now we have a 107.
All right, so they're all
Smell
random.
Smells in there. So, good luck with that. By the way, that's the last one.
I think they basically
Pleasure
are.
doing business with you.
All right, well, the first one
I
was
got
bad.
Loads of crates for rent. For next time.
This thing has, like, neither one of these things had anything. These both suck. There's some weird bug with the music in here, too. Okay. That's exciting. Find package and sleep crate C-153.
Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable.
Oh, is that the other side of the... Maybe that's the other side? Right, I know about Nesher's package. Alright, I gotta speak to Yannick Legrand. Let's go speak to Yannick Noah. I don't fully understand how these things work still. Yeah, wants to hear music in the place of sleeping. That's true.
I can't eat anything besides Red Harvest products.
Alright, so... Alright, so let's head up to talk to Yannick Legrand. All right, Legrand's Liquors.
Your dad's jumping in from where?
Paradiso.
Yeah? You need something? If you're here for blend, I just had a new batch come in last night.
Nope.
I think he finally ran out of credits.
Nope, I'm not here for that.
Okay, suit yourself. But you have no idea what you're missing.
No, I don't.
Look, I don't have time for chit-chat.
No.
I've got a lot of business to take care of.
Yes.
So if you don't mind hurrying this
Okay.
along, that'd be great. As soon as word gets out, blend is back in stock. It's going to be a stampede.
Neshar sent me to talk with you.
Oh, yeah, right. You're with Nasher. I see the family resemblance. You're practically twins.
No. The dead eyes, yeah.
So if you are some
It is basically
undercover
similar
neon
face tech to
security
Oblivion,
goon
so...
here to shake me down?
I mean,
Beat
more
it.
advanced, but...
Yannick's no one's mark. Oh, really? Huh. Fascinating.
I wonder if it's a bomb.
So Nesher came through. Might be he's less scrappy than I gave him credit. Who am I kidding? He's a bottom feeder. But when all the good fish get gobbled up by corporations, sickly minnows are all that's left. Take the creds. I am known far and wide for my generosity.
What I really need is XP.
Ask anyone.
Nisher is worried you'd ruin him. Go easy on him.
Yes. He is loyal. Loyalty will be rewarded. You look like talent. Serious talent. And no one knows you. Yes. You are looking at the one and only maker of Yannick's blend.
Okay.
It's potent.
Yep.
It's good.
Yep.
And as a jackhammer of a kick. The kick is the problem. But you may be a solution.
I have a feeling there's a catch here, a big one.
And smart. I like you. Blend needs Aurora.
Oh,
yes?
I'm not doing that.
Aurora is totally illegal outside of the Astro Lounge. And really, really illegal off-world. If the Rangers catch you with Aurora on a ship, oh boy, that's a long time in the clink. And if the great Benjamin Bayou finds out you're selling it on the streets, even bigger trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, I have outsmarted them all. And together, we can keep making loads of credits and making a fool of the great man.
Yeah, I'm not your guy.
Time.
What do you know about Benjamin Bayou?
This man thinks he owns Neon, the only player on the board.
Is he right?
But he is too good to look in the gutters where the real people live. So Yannick can carve out his own kingdom and screw Bayou. Now you do. So I have a proposal, yes? Nesher's worthless to me now. Loyal, yes, but he'll be watched from now on. Useless. And my other employee, Felix Sadler, makes Nesher look like a genius. I think it is time Felix Sadler takes a vacation. Permanent. Off-world. Or maybe he tragically falls into the ocean, I don't care which. But you deal with him, and you become very valuable to Yannick.
What's Felix's story?
Felix. Felix is a mess. Samples too much of his own wares, understand?
Yeah, he's a junkie.
And getting worse. And a danger to the whole operation. Best if he just goes away.
Not interested in your crazy plan. You're gonna wind up dead.
You don't get ahead in life playing it safe. Felix is in a warehouse in Ibside. Consider the job offer open. Think about all those lonely credits that want to meet you, yes? See you around.
Sadly, I have no interest in that quest. That's my problem. I'm trying to find quests that I actually want to finish. I don't want to do that one either. I mean, I guess I'll go back to Daniel Blake, so I can finish up with his Shadows and Neon. Because I need to get levels so I can put a point into stealth so I can go to the Generdyne one and continue that whole series of missions. And I would do these other things, except the colony ship is vanished. And I don't know how to make it, respawn. Same thing with the Vard Rune Shroud Bearer.
Stopping at the Laredo storefront. I appreciate their craftsmanship.
Wait, what? Why is it giving me... Oh. Because I never switched it over, that's why. There we go.
I actually met a guy who finished the Red Mile.
Okay. Man.
Hey, deputy.
Diego Monroe, at your service. Well, see you later.
See you, Diego.
I feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give a credit.
If you're
Go
looking
up
for the
here.
Rangers, check the upper levels. Or the
That's why I'm headed here. Thanks for the tip, though. Who can I... Nice. Free credits, okay.
Let's talk for a minute.
What's up, Marshall?
Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech?
I did, yeah. I was able to track down the thief with Ranger Price's help.
Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress.
I am. Can I have some experience?
You're off to a good start, but that's all it is. A start. What did you learn from this starship thief?
The first has a money man called Marco and also someone named Maya Cruz.
Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on.
Okay.
I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker.
Okay.
I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
All right, give me some background. What else can you tell me about Maya Cruz?
They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate.
Noted. You think you know who Marco is?
There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani.
Okay.
He came from money. And when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in.
Okay.
Rumor was that bribes made it happen.
Rumor has it.
Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up.
Okay.
Like what?
Where would someone go for long-term medical treatment? The Citadel, the place I
Most
just was at, or the
likely
clinic?
place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy. So it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation.
All right, give me 1 second. Right. Okay. Marco's keeping his location a secret. How do I find him?
Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading
I
up
wish I knew
a
how to
smuggling
respawn those ships.
Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the 1st. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now.
There's a Ranger
leading
name.
the smuggling operation.
Autumn
I suggest
McMillan.
you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
I'll make my own jurisdiction, Marshal. That's enough to go on.
Your priority is to gather more intel about the 1st. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered?
Whom do you
Just remember
serve?
that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome. So be careful. Good
I'll
hunting,
be
Deputy.
persuasive. 250 experience. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. On the run. Or surgical strike. And I've already been there, so I actually think I'm going to go there first. Nice.
Any adventure you can fly
Going
away.
back to the clinic.
Welcome to
Give me
the
that
clinic.
speed.
If you have a medical emergency, please use priority docket.
Okay. So let's talk to Maya first.
And we're docked.
Hey, what can I do for you?
All right, Ben Armistead. Let's chat.
How you doing? Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you?
That's
You know,
me.
Marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation.
Then you know I'm tracking down members of the First.
And having some success, by the sound of it.
That's the plan.
Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you.
What's up, Ben?
Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic?
That's what I intend to find. Might be. She needed surgery, but I'm not sure why.
Well, I think you made the right decision to come
This
here.
guy's a little sketchy.
No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment.
Maybe it's just the dead eyes that Tari talked
You
about.
can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way.
Yeah, I can actually see that a little bit, Hilness. Yep.
Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here. And she's also on the Council of Governors.
Okay.
Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with.
Is this Ari?
Now, hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
Or
Hey,
Beowulf.
Chief. A little more the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
That's actually true.
Well, I'll leave you
And I like
Miller's
Neil Gaiman, but
capable
I don't know what was going on with that
Need
movie.
Anything else? I'll be in my office.
All right, thanks, Ben.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues.
Interesting. The person I'm tracking is a computer expert.
Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer system, so I doubt that's related. Still,
That's true.
It's worth keeping in mind.
It's a good point.
So who's the suspect you're after?
You. No, just kidding. Former soldier named Maya Cruz. She fought bravely in the Colony War. Actually, her name is Maya Cruz.
The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way.
Isn't Maya Cruz the one
You
I
know
worked
what was
with
wrong
with the
with
Terramorph mission?
That should be more than enough. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
No matter how much we learn, we're only just...
I want to check something quickly. Oh, no, it's Hadrian. Okay, good. I was like, Wait. Isn't Maya Cruz the person from, Isn't Maya Cruz what's-her-face from Crimson Fleet? No, that's Neva. All right. Okay. Apparently, I do not know a Maya Cruz.
Okay, give me just a minute here.
What do you think of the look? I'm fairly happy with this look. Except what I really want, I want a duster.
Maya Cruz.
I totally want a duster. Long coat, Matrix-style duster.
Okay, finally. Here we go.
What we got?
No matches found for a Maya Cruz. If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of
Pirates.
sense if she's a wanted woman.
What if the records were tampered with?
I guess it's possible. Maybe I can give you another option.
All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start.
Okay. If I can find the source of your computer issues, that might lead me to Maya.
You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable admin access for you.
Nice. Let's search for the source of the system disruption. Oh, okay.
Someone authorized you to...
Here we go. Admin access. Active processes. Disruptor MK4. What is Disruptor MK4? Oh, hi. Mainframe applications installed by Catalina Rivera. We need to go speak to Catalina Rivera. Don't forget to put in that vacation request. It's been too long since we had a break. Can't wait till we have some quiet time on Montera Luna. I'm going to fish all day, and then at night, well, you'll see. Love you. Wow. Last courier ship from Aquila brought a slate for you. You're out of our office, so I left it on your desk. Had a few incidents of personnel entering in the VIP wing without authorization. Please respect the privacy of our VIP guests. Do not enter the VIP wing without express authorization no matter what. See me if you have questions. I am my own authorization. Well, okay, but in fairness, Tari, I am a ranger, though. Like, literally a ranger, which means that I'm basically kind of their security group. So, it's not like I'm totally unknown. I mean, they've never met me, but, like, I got a badge. That's all you do, Tari. You walk into places and you show them the badge. And they're like, oh, you've got a badge. And that changes everything. Did you hear about the bank heist in Aquila City? I read about it on a news slate. I hope nobody we know was hurt or killed. No, they weren't, because I solved the bank heist problem. I'm a ranger. A range. Sounds like the Shaw gang was behind it. No surprise there. I sure don't miss living on Aquila. I'll never take the peace and quiet of the clinic for granted again. Okay. Dr. Cassidy claimed that a patient in the VIP wing became confrontational and threatened violence when he tried to administer a medication. I spoke to the patient, Catalina Rivera, and calmed her down. She agreed to take the medication. Interesting. Nurse Armistead filed a report that a patient in the VIP was found in an off-limits area. Patient identified as Catalina Rivera was found to be inside a service shuttle, was asked to return to her room. Patient cooperated and apologized, explaining she had become lost. Either this person is the worst possible spy of all time, or this is who we're looking for. Patient filed a complaint, insisted on speaking to security about a lack of personalized attention to inform us that her symptoms are not being taken seriously enough. I informed the patient that was a medical matter and not a security issue. Patient said she was aware of that, but didn't feel the medical staff were listening to her concerns, had nowhere left to turn. Spent an hour listening to the patient, which seemed to calm her down. Okay. Catalina Rivera, huh? Now I have to gain entry to the VIP wing, so let's persuade Dr. Cassidy, shall we? Because I can be a little persuasive when I wish to be. Oh no, that's his computer. Let me try to persuade before I hack anything. I'm the Range Ranger who ranges the range.
If you need assistance, please see Ari Miller.
No, it's a pretty far future. I don't know how far. I'd have to look at it again. But it's definitely not, you know, within the next 150 to 100 years. A little bit beyond that. I need to talk to someone. I bet you've got a fugitive hiding in your VIP wing. I need access.
Even if that were true, which I doubt, access to that area is strictly limited. Who exactly are you?
Show badge. See this? That's who I am. Now open that door, pencil neck. Or, I require your cooperation with an investigation. Or, Deputy Arvan the Scribe Eleron at your service. I really need your help.
You could be Solomon Coe himself, and my answer would be the same. No. The rules are the rules, no exceptions.
You may not understand.
Flexibility clearly is not one of his virtues.
You may not understand what's going on. Just hear me out for a minute.
I'm a busy man, so make it quick.
Let's roll. Nobody else needs to find out. Let's see. Maybe I should report your lack of cooperation to Dr. Darvish.
If you think that's gonna sway me, then you're mistaken.
Oh, yeah? The power is auto-persuade.
If you were quick and quiet, it wouldn't disrupt anything.
Let's see. Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm still willing to talk. I took an oath to do no harm. I won't be the cause of anyone's suffering. All right, that's enough. I can see there's no dissuading you.
You got that right.
I suppose I could make an exception just this once. This will get you in.
Okay.
Conduct your investigation quickly and without disruption. I do hope you won't make me regret this.
Thank you for your cooperation, citizen. I'm very appreciative of what you've done right here. And that's why I will make your death quick. No, I'm just kidding. Just.
You appear dehydrated.
What?
I suggest the immediate ingestion of a moderate quantity of water.
Yes, sir. The robot's right. I feel better already. Okay.
How does she expect me to get over
VIP wing time. Also, we better get ready because I have a feeling that Catalina Rivera is not going to like it when we call her out. Yeah, well, that's true. It is not too far future. Actually, you know what? Let me take a look at the... Oh, man. What's the year? I should be able to find where the year is. I have to find out. I need to remember where. Actually, maybe it's here. I need to find what the year is. Right. Okay, so definitely not far future. Yep.
I have never required we are not alone.
Whoa, okay.
Once again, we are triumphant.
Why the hell was the turret doing that? Apparently Catalina's already ahead of us. Jesus, mine! This lady's a menace. So much for this fugitive. All right, disabled. Yeah, that is definitely what it is then. Yes. Okay, clinic emergency rescue vehicle, serve 2. Damn it, she got off. Sakharov. So she's going to Sakharov on serve 2. Treatment continues. Issues persist. Prognosis is not optimistic. Patient seems unusually anxious since receiving a recent courier slate. Possibly some bad news from back home. That's tremendous. VIP guest. Blah, yada, yada. I don't have time to talk about that. It is very much not a good sign that she had this place mined. Maya, the Rangers are onto us. They're going to find you, and when they do, an alias won't protect you. The best bet is to hunker down somewhere safe. Your hideout in the own asteroid mine at Sakharov should be ideal. Maybe steal one of the clinic's emergency ships if you need a quick escape. I know you don't have much time. The operation's almost over. Thanks for helping see it through, and if I don't get the chance to tell you in person, I'm eternally grateful for your brave service and loyalty to the unit. It's been an honor, Major Hull. Sakharov it is. Good security work here, everybody. Nice job. All right. Bang up security work. All right. I think that's right, Void, yeah. I think you're right. It's about 200 then. I do not remember that. It's actually funny. I was just at a faculty meeting yesterday. We were talking about, because we have a whole, like, oh, what's up, Every Sados? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. We were just talking about AI stuff, and about the implications of the AI stuff, and, like, specifically class related. And they have, you know, obviously they're studying it, so.
We're free.
Thank you so much for the raid, Every Sados. I appreciate it. How you doing? How is life with you? All right, we're going to save it. Time to go find us Maya Cruz on Sakharov. Bet she's not going to go down easy. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, and it was funny because they brought it up, and then immediately people were like, well, you know, we need to wait before we immediately start deploying stuff. And the dean's like, no. The dean was like, we are in no way, like, telling people that we would under any circumstances require, we don't even necessarily want AI. Like, he was not actually even suggesting it. They're literally just studying the implications of it, because it is, relatively speaking, so new that it's been mass market available in this way since ChatGPT. So a lot of people are trying to shake out what all the implications of it are, honestly. There's a surprise. Algorithmic intelligence. You died in honor mode in BG3? Oh, no. Did you feel... Was it a good death, Every Sados? Thank you so much for the raid. Was it a good death? Was it one where you're like, you know what? Like... We fought the good fight.
Perfect.
I have a feeling we're going to need to be ready.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Okay. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Those security things have been canceled, it looks like. Oh yeah, that's not a kill box. I don't like any of this. Why is it inaccessible? Not as good as what I already have. I have to literally go over here because I missed your response. It was a death to one of those new legendary boss abilities. I think that's fair. Ooh. How far had you gotten? Because honor mode is basically one and done, right? Honor mode is basically you don't get a save, or you have one save and that's it, and right? Isn't that honor mode? Okay. You were in Act 1 still? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that decision that these things are going to, quote, go rogue has been going on forever, Tari, with this stuff. I mean, I teach for my introductory science fiction course. I teach, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, in which you had this whole other sense of whether robots go rogue or not. That's back from 68, I think, 67, 68. And then you've got, obviously, the new modern versions of that, in which AI sort of functions differently. Martha Wells' Murderbot and stuff like that. After you total party wipe, it's over? Okay. Yeah, my Steam Deck has been very useful for my mobile streams. Tremendous.
crystals must be valuable to have warranted such an elaborate mining operation.
You might not want to stand on top of the mines. That was not... You okay? Okay. Wait, is it literally a cuttable wall? That was rather shocking. I see what you did there. Okay, so this Kadama is a badass weapon, incidentally. It's one of the best weapons that I have. Although this keel hauler is also tremendous. Actually, should try that too, since I'm close. All right. What was I doing? Very nice. Robots somewhere. Oh, that's why. Because the keel hauler, right, it's not going to work against robots, so never mind that.
No matter how complex, robot behavior is programmed and therefore predictable. I find that reassuring. Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Okay. Okay. Good. Wonderful. Cutting those with the welder seems inefficient. It's true, although I guess I could have been a little more accurate with how I was managing it too, Illness. Like I kind of was just like, oh, I get it within this somewhat range. Ooh. Woo! I'll take that. Good times, good times.
Spending time in a geode in space was not on my to-do list today, but it was very impressive.
Anything else down there? Oh, hi. Okay. I want to see if I can avoid being ambushed when I get down there, since she was kind enough to tell me about how difficult this was all going to be. Yeah, the Steam Deck has been, I really like the Steam Deck a lot. it really handles things well. It's awesome for my mobile setup. And actually, I've been able to play some other games on it that I wouldn't have played necessarily otherwise. I'm actually thinking about possibly playing the Return to Moria game on that, which I talked about with, geez, good shooting, Tex. Which I talked with Utari about playing at some point, so.
I hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue.
The heck, can I not get through here? I see. Okay. Not as good. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome, actually. The Return. Although, I don't know, well, yeah, because of survival, and yes, I could see multiple ways that that would be fun. It's just a time zone thing, you know. Take care of that terminal in a minute. Isn't that credits? Knock knock, who's there? Broken sword. Broken sword who? Oh, never mind, it's pointless. Ha ha ha! Yeah, I remember I found this book already and I didn't like it then either. Okay, right. I will take that digipick and another digipick. And I am going to activate this computer. It's novice, really. It is to laugh. They really want you getting in there. Open that door, please. There we go. Space trucker spacesuit. Yeah, no, don't need any of that. Whoa. Do not like heat leeches at all. It's like an industrial shower. Wow. Yeah, seriously, Ivory, that's right. That's again, Drew was really big on Sea of Stars. I definitely have to check that out too. That's all. I mean, Hillness, that could be awesome. Solution to time zone. Listen, if things don't go well with the election, Tari, I mean, it's something I've thought about. But no, assuming everything, I mean, you know, kind of would not be an easy transition, but possible. Anyway, it could be really awesome. Yeah, it means for one thing that Hillness now be able to hang out in person. I've had the chance to do that. Oh, excuse me. I've had the chance to do that, of course, during like D&D things, most recently earlier this year, which is awesome. Of course, I usually see Hillness at least once a year at Gen Con. But yeah, it would be pretty awesome.
Cowards.
Where'd they go? What are you shooting at? Oh. Okay. I was like, what the heck are we doing here? Yeah, and I mean, well, you know, I've been also talking about, I mean, this is especially good for European time zones, and it fits well with my timing in terms of like my own schedule. But I've thought about the possibility of maybe shifting my Friday night stream to Thursday. I've been thinking about I don't think I would ever move Saturday night, but I'm thinking about possibly shifting Friday night to Thursday. The issue with Friday night and Thursday, relatively speaking, is that I mean, I teach on Thursday, so I finish and then, excuse me, whilst I eliminate a monster, I teach on Thursday, and I'm normally out of there by about 5 p.m. So the problem is the traffic is always bad at 5 p.m. So let's say that I got out of there at like 5:30, let's say. I might not be home until like 7. So like I might only be able to start streaming at like 9. But there are times on Friday when I also only stream at 9. So I'm thinking about it. I might have to think about whether... Would it make a difference? I'm curious. You folks are all watching me during the day. So a few of you watch both at night and during the day. Some of you can only watch during the day. Some of you can only watch at night. So maybe I'm asking the wrong timing group of people. But would people be more inclined to watch on a Thursday night or a Friday night, or does it not matter? Saturday I'm going to keep, as I say. But I'm just playing around with different possibilities. What's up, big boss? Are you not getting the chance to swear like a sailor like you would prefer, Tari? Is that what's happening here? This is a gorgeous area, but it's not easy to navigate. Where the hell am I going? It's down there, right? How do I get there? Can't go through there. That's fair enough, Triffin. Into the hands of fate. Wow, this place is wild. Actually, wait. Cutter, which is... Okay. Let's unlock that bad boy. Pretty Tari gets to say what she wants. I see what you did there, Tari. I see what you did there. And as far as that thing, I felt bad about that, Triffid. Although I will say, I mean, that's unusual that these days that I stay up like that for that. But I was just having so much fun with Dredge, and I'm really looking forward to getting a chance to play that again. I was really having a good time with that, I have to say. Oops, nope, that. No, that's not going to work. I need something. But I did feel bad because you were just like, at the end, you're like, I give up. I'm just going to bed. I'm like, oh no. I was having a really good time. I was just like, one more fishing expedition, Mom. Okay, there's that plus 1. All right. Yeah, the lockpicking in this is really interesting, and I like it, but sometimes it does kind of blow my mind a bit. Eliminate unused keys. Yes. Outstanding. Okay. Let's actually auto slot one of them. Okay. Okay. There we go.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Love how she always says that after I've already succeeded. I hope you can succeed at that. I did. Harvested organs. No, I'm not taking that. That's contraband. And also WTF. Yeah, I have a ton of Beowulf rifles in the past. Not 100% sure that was worth it, but okay. Freaking mines, man. Freaking mines. Where is Andreja? Like, thanks. Can you join us? Andreja, yo. Can you please go in here? Okay, thanks. All right, follow me, please. I have not. I was actually reading about Storyteller on
Conceal the presence of an illegal operation.
on Rock Paper Shotgun,
anything of value?
and I think they really liked it. But they didn't. They liked it, but they didn't like it as much as some of the other games, including I think Pentiment, that had recently come. Not that recently, but somewhat recently come out. So I had heard good things about it, but I don't know any of the details. Why are the mines, by the way, not triggered by the shard hoppers, who literally dig into the ground next to the mines? Is it? Yeah. That sounds like a good one to be nominated for the Patreon Field Chat Chosen Game of the Month. It sounds like to me. Yes, please, on this ammo. Maelstrom. I don't love that 0 accuracy business. There are a lot of... Oh, God. Ah! Welcome to the party, pal.
Give up
Unable. Repair not possible.
Who the frick? They have a mining laser. Dude. Okay, I got the level up I needed. Okay. Woo! That is... Alright. Stealth, let's do it. Okay. Exactly, Tom. I was hoping somebody might pick that up. Man, these people, this person does not want me, coming to get her. Okay, now we're switching to the... All right.
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it.
I just want to talk, lady.
Well, what are you waiting?
I'm not here to... You seem pretty eager to die.
Of course I ain't. What kind of fool would be eager to die? I'm just not stupid enough to deny what's inevitable. I wish I were. How about I make this real simple for Well?
Why is the first season farmland?
That's what we were hired to do. The pay was good, too. But the best part was getting to stick it to the people.
So she's going to keep getting up and then we hit her again? Who hired the first and why?
I can't wait until you find out.
This is about revenge?
Of course it is.
Why?
We spent 20 years behind bars because our leaders got scared and called off our attack just when we had the battle won. And did the people of the Freestar Collective that we fought and
Thanks,
died
Illness.
for come to
See
our
you soon.
defense? No. They did nothing. Nothing!
I'm not them, though.
Well, now they can die. Just like most of our unit did. Fine. I ain't feeling conversational anyway.
First, must have a base. Where is it?
We've got a base, a good one, too. Spent months of my life getting that place up and running. As for where it is, you're going to have to figure that out on your own. You might not think so now, but it's likely to end up that way.
Well, yeah, if you keep standing up and shooting at me.
How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace.
How has life kicked you
I've been
around?
abused or abandoned by everyone I ever got close to. Gave up on people and put my faith in machines instead.
Can tell that.
Wasn't until I came to the 1st Cavalry and met Major Hull that I felt I could trust someone again. Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead. I've encrypted this slate. If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful. Now get out of here and leave me in peace.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
What? Leave me in peace, and then immediately throws herself to the ground? What? And is dead? Okay. I don't fully understand what happened there. She's like, all right, now it's time for me to die. I'm like, she's mortally ill. I killed her twice. She freaking attacked me. I guess I could have, what, stunned her? She was doing all this research about how to preserve herself. Bleak House, great book. Well, I mean, I'll leave her in peace, just as she asked. As usual, I always get to these things. Yeah, no signal because I destroyed them all. She saw I was cold, tried to warm me. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So, I guess I'm leaving her in peace. Here's another one of these encrypted shards. Or slates, rather. Shards. I suppose this is an easy way out, is it? Could have frozen her into carbonite. Yeah. I could have done that. Would that have been better? Back to the rifle. I was just trying to have a conversation. On multiple occasions, she's just like, then you're gonna pay, and like attacks me again. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I know a person. I do indeed. What is going on in here, man?
That looks like it is worth bringing along.
Oh god, these robots, man. This has all of the,
I think you may be trying to take a leap.
This is all of the, oh god, we're, you know, like, this is gonna be a problem. This has got all of the robots are going to come to life eventually. Man, this lady and a punching bag. Funny thing is, I mean, I would have been willing to try to help her using some of my knowledge. I keep forgetting also that I have these powers, which are kind of important. Like, it would have been helpful when I did this. I forgot about that. It's kind of mildly important to remember those things. Oh, and besides that, I'm a ranger. Like, I was not also just going to leave her in peace. But I'm, you know, I want to try to, you know, talk things through. I don't assume anyone has just kind of like perfection arranged, but you're going to keep sitting there and freaking attacking me. What the hell is that? What is this? The XM2311 disassembler, 20% damage against robots. Med theft, chance that humans drop extra med packs on death. That is very odd. All right. Well, let's see. Some very good DPS per second. That's actually my third best of those. And also 45 caliber. I need to sell that. I don't need that. I need to sell it. Actually, let me favorite that. I also don't love the Rattler. Oh, that's also an XM2311. Okay, I was like, wait. Yeah, it's not as... The Kodama is... That's... Oh, that's the Kodama? No. No. I'm asking about the... Fast. Still not as good as the Kodama. Okay. Right. So... This thing. Oh. I thought it was going to be locked. So it was not the case. Alright. Yep. Very nice and shiny, but... Ugh. Come on, Andreja. Move it. Get in the freaking room. Get in this room. There we go. All right. Follow me out. Okay.
Be back in our own ship.
Okay. All right, let's undock.
We're unpaired.
Great. Okay. Give the encrypted slate back to Alex Shadid. And now that I have that stealth, now I can actually do the Genodyne mission. So, and I want to do a lot of that neon stuff before I go back and pick up Walter Straub, who's the constellation guy that is sort of the next stage of the main quest. So, it's my master plan. The only problem with the keyless city is the gravity is more...
Hello.
And this still isn't rendering beautifully. This city as well. It should be. Okay.
Well, hey there.
Hey there.
You should try Filburn's beer. It's brewed in the city, and ain't bad.
You should not tell me to drink. Sir.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
Hi.
Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other.
That's about the size of
How
it.
do you like the job so far?
Feels good to be making a difference.
That's good to hear. So, what brings you by?
Got another encrypted slate for you.
Well, well, what do we have here?
Well, this is new.
Can you do it?
Very interesting indeed.
Can you do it?
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more context for the encryption and should speed things up.
Well, I got one
In the
more I might
meantime,
do.
You be careful out there, Deputy. From what I've heard, these mercs mean business.
350 experience. Let's go. Complete surgical strike. Okay. So we got a lot more credits, which is also good.
Being some duck.
All right. So now we've got this one, which is part of that same Aquila City mission. And once that's done, then I can go back and do Absolute Power, which is what I need to do Burden of Proof as I'm continuing to do the Crimson thing. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I am making progress. All right. Got about 10 more minutes that I can play before I should get ready for Talisman. So let's see if we can at least get to Red Mile here. Oh, and also, first of all, can I sell stuff?
Making my way.
Making my way downtown? Who can I sell stuff to? I don't remember who's got the sales things going on. Oh, actually, I may not even need to do that. I can transfer stuff to the ship. Yes. Okay. Yeah. With the girl you love. Okay. So now that I've done that, set course, just enough to do it.
No, I never get tired of that.
Hey, what's up?
Wrong place, wrong time. The mantis! Mantis!
Yeah, right. Scanning. Speed up the drives!
We're leaving. We're... sorry. Faster! Please, please, don't kill me!
Thank you. Mantis? What's a mantis?
Oh, did you all leave? Oh. That's unfortunate. Also, you're welcome, Mantis. You alright there, bro?
I thought we were dead, but those spacers...
Hey, what's up, Jimbo? Crazy busy at work. I'm only going to be on for another 10-15 minutes, unfortunately, Jimbo, because I'm playing Tabletop over on GOG Com's Twitch channel in about an hour. Finally got a chance to put this through its paces, although not really, because they all fled, so. I'm the ghost story that strikes terror and spacers in the Crimson Fleet alike. I've had this same conversation a few times.
Just like how I imagined you. So is it customary to give the mantis
Yeah.
some sort of reward?
No.
The mantis never takes a reward. Bless you, sir. Ma'am, I can't believe we were rescued by you.
Believe it. It's
so this
real.
is free? You both gotta be pulling my leg here.
That's how I roll. Your friend is right. The righteous act is my only reward.
This has gotta be the weirdest day.
It is.
Oh man, classic mantis. Well then, thank you, mantis.
You do that. One sec. Okay. Right. So let's pull up this thing. Scan. All right. Let's land on Red Mile, shall we?
Landing gear. Check. Stairs. Check.
Look at that sweet ass ship. Time to talk to Autumn McMillan.
I'm not saying the Red Mile is not a challenge, but I've seen much.
You've seen much worse? Yeah, well. R, yes. R, yes. R, yes. R, yes.
Worse.
Okay. It's just like 8 Mile, but in space. Everybody in the 303, everybody sit around and play with me. Everybody in the 303.
Don't shoot me! I didn't do anything wrong!
Bullshit. You didn't notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check.
Yo.
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
Gee.
That's enough.
Um.
I think the gentleman understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And Stalker, you and I are going to talk about this later.
I can't wait.
Stalker certainly seems like a
Stay in line,
piece of work.
and we won't have a problem.
You believe that? Like I'm gonna run off without paying. The hell kind of scum do they think I am?
I mean, I wouldn't be standing next to her. I'd be like, yes, ma'am, sir, please.
May fortune smile on you today.
All right, Autumn, talk
I'm
to me.
really not in the mood. Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy.
If you mean the awesome face of a level 29 ranger. Neither what? Excuse me?
The marshal's report didn't mention you had hearing problems.
Oh, we're going to be one of these
Are
people.
you, or are you not the new deputy? We'll find out, won't we? Well, your timing couldn't be worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
This is a wonderful beginning to an assignment.
Why are you assuming I'll be a burden?
Because I've trained new recruits before, and it's not an experience I want to repeat.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Lose the attitude. Don't worry about me. I can handle myself.
I hope so. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid, she might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting.
Who is this contact?
She won't be staying long, so I don't have time to brief you. You'll find out everything you need to know when you meet with her.
You have something against me?
I'm at a critical point in my investigation, and frankly, your presence here is an unwelcome complication. Now let's just get this over with. Follow me.
What a lovely individual. I have to do this in case you're wondering, because otherwise I am faster than the people walking.
I think that might be Donovan Reese. I dislike him intensely.
You said you'd be alone.
Yeah, well, things changed. Take a seat.
All right. Hello. I'm not at all suspicious.
Who are you?
Who's asking?
A woman who's growing increasingly impatient, that's who.
The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding.
That's exactly right.
Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why?
It's a ranger's duty to protect the people, and they're trying to take land from farmers, and I want to know why.
Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company to be doing.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
All right, so we don't have a problem
now he's
then.
Looking to expand his operation, and he started moving in on my territory.
Why do you stay out of Freestar Collective space?
Because it might get a little awkward if my sister here had to arrest me.
What? She's your sister? Let's see.
That's exactly what this meeting is about. Look, the bad news is Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long.
Yeah, I already took out one of those.
Good news is, I know how to find him.
I guess
But
that's what it
you're not gonna tell
is.
us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him up easily.
Never gonna give you up. Okay. What do you know about May Divine?
She's the owner and manager here. Inherited the place when her husband was killed.
Okay. I can be very persuasive.
Yeah, well, so can she.
Not as much as me.
I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard-blooded aren't easy to find.
'Cause they're
Well,
hard-blooded.
I'm not going out on the
Check
mile.
it and
That's a
see.
death sentence. There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners
Sometimes
attract
you
a lot of
wanna
attention.
have a
If
place
someone
where
recognizes you
everybody
and tips
knows
off
your
an egg, the whole
name.
thing is shot. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy.
And it's always
It's pretty
where you
unlikely that a lot of
came.
people know you.
Okay.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco.
It's a runner, exactly.
Someone who volunteers to run the Red Mile, a deadly stretch of terrain just outside the cantina. It's infested with hostile creatures, and few people survive. The ones that do earn a reputation.
I'll do that.
All right, it's your call to make.
You have played your hand well, Jade. Using the Rangers to eliminate a rival. Very clever.
From where I'm sitting, we're using each other.
If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you. Try not to die. Will you?
What is it?
You're really going to take on the mile, huh?
Yeah, I am. All right, let's talk to May.
I took this job so I could be here to see all the runners. Word to the wise, security here is
Things people will do to try and make money.
Ah, a new face.
What's up, May?
I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile? Or simply one seeking a respite from the burdens of life? My name is May, and I'm the proprietor of this establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar.
I'm familiar with it. That's why I'm here.
Well, of course you are. How could you miss hearing about the Settled System's most exciting sporting event? Why, even people from the most backwoods systems like Sol have heard of the Red Mile.
Dang.
I'm happy to answer any other questions you might have. In the meantime, please enjoy our world's famous hospitality.
I'm looking for Marco Graziani. I understand you two are acquainted.
That is true. But Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What is your business with him? Exactly.
I'm trying to bring him down.
It's quite a leap of faith that you're asking me to take. I have no particular love for Marco, but he is a business associate. So I must protect my reputation. Fortunately for you, I'm in a generous mood. It's been too long since we've had proper entertainment. If you're willing to provide it.
Yep, I'm going to.
Are you prepared to run the Red Mile?
Let's see. It's what it takes, I'll do it.
Good. Once you've begun, I'll collect bets from my patrons who will place wagers on your survival.
I'll definitely be coming back alive.
That's what every runner says.
You definitely have at least 50-50 chance.
Thanks,
Now that
Andreja.
we're clear on what's expected of you, are you ready to begin? Please do. Unprepared runners tend not to last very long on the mile.
All right, let me talk to Andreja.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Yes, try and talk her
I'm
now.
relieved to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen, but talking about this, remembering all those years,
What's going on with your eyes?
has brought back some unsettling memories.
I'm here for you if you need someone to listen.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers.
Look at this guy behind her, just sort of like, oh, fascinating. Let me listen in on this conversation.
I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends.
You sound surprised.
Yes, very. It was not what I was expecting. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent do not matter. When they are lost, their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends.
How dare you care for your friends?
And then I lost them.
Must have been terrible.
It was. In ways I did not understand at the time.
This expression is freaking me out.
It has bothered me ever since. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo. And zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately.
Yeah, I know.
But I left them all behind.
I was just looking at that,
Aaron
Div.
Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them.
You worried that they blame you for leaving them?
No, maybe. I don't know. It all happened so fast, and I've had so much time since then to replay it in my head. Wonder if I should have done things differently. In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone. there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing.
Is this a side
I
quest?
need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do.
I sense a loyalty mission.
I do not know what we will
What's up,
find,
Dragon?
but I know it will be easier with you at my side.
I would do anything for you, Andreja.
Thank you. That is... I'm sorry. I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City.
Okay.
That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
Well, we're going to be doing that as soon as we're done with this. Oh, wait. She's undismissable until... Well, that's fine. I don't want her to be dismissed anyway. As long as I can do these other missions, which I'm going to do. So, I'm going to be talking with May Divine. Let me just find where May Divine is. She's right there. Great. We will do with Divided Loyalties, because after we finish this, I have to go back to Aquila City anyway. So after that, we'll do her loyalty mission, and then we'll go back to Neon. But we're not going to do that right now.
Find yourself on the other side of an airlock without a helmet.
Oh, okay. Nice armor, bro. Save, and good. There we go. All right, that was a good time, folks. I very much enjoyed myself, and I hope you folks did as well. We have made some good progress today and advanced things along. And Dragon, I don't know, were you there when I updated the new ship and everything? I think you were there for that. I'm not 100% sure, but not the new ship. It's the updated old ship, really. Because it's all good. Yeah. So it was good stuff. 60.8 hours. That is what we're talking about. 60 hours. I have really had a lot of fun with this game. Okay. But I must get ready for another fun thing. And that is I need to get ready with some talisman adventures. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to be over on GOG.com's Twitch channel. We had a good turnout today, too, which is lovely, and I hope that continues. So please spread the word, because I would love to see all of you back here for more of this kind of cool stuff. But I'm going to go get myself ready now for Talisman Adventures. I will be back over on that channel at 4:15 p.m. Eastern, and then I will be back on this channel again as of right now for Friday. Now, in case people are curious, the setup now is that Friday is going to be Starfield. I'll be keeping Fridays at least through the month of December, but I'm going to be talking with some folks about the possibility of shifting Friday night to Thursday night. I have to think about it, but I'm considering it as a possibility. I would still keep Saturday either way. But we've got Starfield on Friday, then we've got on Saturday Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks for more space fun, and then, space fantasy fun. And then Tuesday, we have got, a week from today, we've got the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook illustration stream with Tari, and then we've got Pen and Pixels again, D&D with GOG, Ghosts of Saltmarsh. And then the night of Tuesday the 12th at 8 p.m., you'll want to mark your calendars, our annual Christmas Carol, which will consist of the 4 regulars, KP, Rem Alternus, Zach Clay, and Indy, along with our 2 veterans, or 2 of our veterans, Tren Sparks, of course, well known to people here, and Little Red Dot is going to be joining us again. So that's going to be a good times. I've got a lot of other Starfields going on this month, it's true, which is cool, because I'm looking forward to, one of the reasons I'm having a great time playing this, I also want to be able to get far enough through so that I'm done with it by the time the Final Fantasy VII Remake second one, I think it's Rebirth, releases, which is going to be in a few months. And also I have some other games that I want to try too. So, but in any case, I got to get rise up on out of here. Thank you for being here. If you like what you saw and heard, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube with !ArvTube, Discord with !ArvCord, Twitter with !ArvTweets, website ArvanEleron.com, financially !ArvShop is the merchandise area, !ArvTreon is the Patreon, which really is the financial backbone of the channel. That's that thing sitting right there. And it really does make a difference. And please consider subbing to the channel as well. On the publishing side, !Icarus for my graphic novel from Athos Arts, !Library for my Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And !Greyshade, which is my Grey Assassin trilogy. First 2 books in that series, Greyshade and Renegade, are both out, award-winning, and you can pick them up now at that link. You can also pick up the audiobook of Greyshade from one Mr. Tren Sparks at that same link, and you can pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Grey Shade coming out from Alligator Alley, and Brendan O'Brien is the designer, and can also pre-order the final book of the Grey Assassin trilogy called Heretic, which I am working on as we speak. Last but certainly not least, exclamation point BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Exclamation point Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And exclamation point Ukraine, Ukraine, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message that we will do so for others in this situation in the future. Also, as a quick reminder, there was something I was going to mention, and now I don't remember what it was. It was about, I don't remember, so I will figure it out. But right now I'm going to be heading on over to get ready for GOGCom at 4:15 p.m. Eastern, their Twitch channel, for episode 401 of Pen and Pixels, as we play some Talisman Adventures. That's it for me. Thanks, everyone. Thank you to my wonderful mods, Dragon Spear and Triffity Mats today. Thank you so much to my wonderful subscribers and Patreon supporters. Thank you to Dragon, Triffid, and TomTom. And thank you to all of the viewers. Thank you to Angira. Thank you to Avery Sados. Thanks for the raid, Avery. Thank you to Big Boss, as always, to Black Fury, to Caro Express. Thank you to Craigery. Hey, Craigery. Thank you to Divinorium, to Jagtris, to Jason, to Jasper. Thank you to Kaylin, to Mark. Thank you to Melon Jam, Mr. Jonas. Thank you to Nonstop, as always, Questionable Results, and, of course, Void Smoker. Thank you all so much for being awesome, and I will see you folks back here, first of all, over on GOGCom's Twitch channel in about 45 minutes, and then I'll see you back on this channel on Friday night for some more Starfield. Until then, everyone, please be good to each other, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye for now. Honk.